Hey, Poltergeist here, and welcome to Crime, Murder, and Mystery. Today we're talking about a weird story that recently just came up last week, or if you're watching this in the distant future, it happened July 13th, 2025. July 13th, 2025. A man named Dan Revira was found dead in his hotel room. No one really knows why and what happened to Dan Revira on the 13th of Sunday, pretty much. He was a paranormal investigator and just mysteriously died currently was on a tour called Devils on the Run. And the exact place where he was on tour was Pennsylvania, Gettysburg. And Dan Revira was investigating the haunted doll Annabelle. If you don't know who that is or what that is, it's a haunted doll possessed by a ghost called Annabelle. Dan Revira was a senior lead investigator for the Connecticut-based New England Society Psychic Research. And I got my other stuff right here. Members from PSA Gettysburg, which is, I'm guessing, Pennsylvania State Police. Yeah. They responded to a hotel in Starbend Township, Adams County, for a report of a dead man. The descendant was discovered in his hotel room by some couple of workers that were cleaning his room. When the police got there, nothing unusual or suspicious was observed at the crime scene. This is a recent thing, and they're not quite sure how he died. He just suddenly died in his hotel room after he got done doing a little bit of research on the Annabelle doll. Revira had been with his colleagues before Sunday is when he died. The day before, some of his buddies from the New England Society Psychic Research said that Revira was feeling sick and said that he was going back to his hotel room later that evening. But it's still unclear as why he died. They don't really know what happened to him, and they haven't found out anything from his autopsy reports yet. But they'll probably be in a couple months and figure out what happened to him. But I don't know. He probably just got sick and died. He was 54 years old when he died. As I talked about before, Revira was on tour in Gettysburg to show Annabelle, which the New England Society for Psychic Research described as a demonic possessed object, I guess, which that's what the doll is a possessed object of cursed being or demon, maybe. I don't know. I don't know very much about Annabelle doll, and I've never seen more of this stuff. Okay, to this part is the conspiracies part, really, or just the mystery as why or what happened to Revira as why he died. Some speculate that it was just illness of just whatever happened there. But most think he got sick is being with the Annabelle doll, which holds demonic powers and could do very bad things. Like recent reports a couple months ago that Annabelle doll, they say that it burnt down one of the buildings in, it might have been Pennsylvania still, burnt down one of the buildings there. Anyways, here's just a little bit of a story of who Annabelle is. In 1968, when a student nurse was gifted a doll and brought it to her home where she lived with her roommates. Almost immediately, the roommates noticed strange occurrences with the doll, and they were introduced to a medium who told them that the doll was like, the doll had a freaking spirit, demon, whatever heck is in there, some of a young girl named Annabelle. The two roommates tried to accept the doll's spirit and please it, only to have it malicious and violent intentions. Then Ed and Lorraine Warren recalled and that Annabelle doll was possessed, and they took it. Ed and Lorraine Warren took the doll with them, took it to their house, and placed it in a glass box to be contained of the evil spirit which was contained within the Annabelle doll. That's all I know about the Annabelle doll part, and let me know, put it in the comments down below, and let me know if you want a whole deep dive on the Annabelle doll. The Devil's on the Run tour. That's also part of Sam and Colby Ghost Hunters actually went to the same place as where Dan Revira was investigating the evil demonic Annabelle doll, and I don't really know about that, but Sam and Colby went there, they investigated the doll, and they were holding it. Before Dan Revira's death, his colleagues said that he was feeling sick, but during the investigation of the Annabelle doll, usually in most ghost hunting investigations of other people, some of them felt sick, nauseous, even feel like they're going to throw up or just have scratch marks or whatever. That's particularly part of ghost hunting. You see all that, and it's mostly because of the dark energy and evil that's there. And for Rivera to get sick like that during a tour with the evil demonic Annabelle, he also was holding the doll, so it made it probably even worse. So what the conspiracy is, or just the mystery of how he died, is from the Annabelle doll. Whatever happened there on the investigation on Annabelle just led to his death by just sickness and just whatever the evil doll did to him. I have no idea, but that's what I'm going to say, because I believe in the ghosts. Believe in ghosts, and that's what I think what happened is Annabelle made him so sick that it made him die somehow. I don't know. He was fascinated by ghosts and ghost stuff when he was a kid. He was a ghost hunter for 10 years. So he knew like the warnings and what will happen to people, or just whatever will happen during ghost hunts. So I don't really know. how that happened to him. The only reason why he got into ghost hunting and stuff, paranormal and all that, is from just seeing stuff in his house when he was a kid and like pretty much seeing what happened in there at his house. So I think that's all of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something, and press like, subscribe, and see you guys all in the next video.
I like this.